Recording?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Start, okay. Good morning, one and all. I welcome all of you for today's webinar on current trends and opportunities in digital marketing and business analytics. Now, I would like to call Anita Madam to give introduction about the college and department.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Mrs. Anita, HOD of Commerce Department, welcomes you all to today's webinar on current trends and opportunities in the digital marketing and business analytics. Raja Bahadur Venkat Ramareddy Women's College, Narayanguda, Hyderabad, was established in the year 1954 by Hyderabad Mahila Vidya Sangam, a non-profit education society with a vision to provide education to women, especially in those coming from rural areas. It is the second largest college for women in Hyderabad city to be conferred with autonomous status by UGC. Autonomous status was conferred on the college in the year 1989. The college is reaccredited with grade B++ by NAC and is recognized as college with potential with excellence by UGC. It is centrally located in the city on the campus comprising of 3.5 acres land with 6 buildings. The college offers 22 programs, 17 at UG level and 5 at PG level. It is one among the first batch of 5 colleges which were conferred autonomous status in Usmania University jurisdictional area. It is the first women's college to introduce MBA program. It is a partially aided college with a campus hostel. The college has the rare privilege of having stalwarts like Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the then Prime Minister, laid the foundation stone for the college. Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, the then Vice President of India, inaugurated the college building. Srimati Indira Gandhi, the then Minister for Information and Broadcasting, has inaugurated the college hostel. The college celebrated its Golden Jubilee during the year 2004 and 2005. The valedictory function was graced and addressed by none other than the then President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. The objective of the institution is to promote quality education among women hailing from backward regions of the state. Today, Department of Commerce identifies itself as an important wing of the college in view of student strength, courses offered, and also the performance of the students over the period. The commerce course in this college was introduced in the year 1969 at intermediate level and subsequently at UG level in the year 1971, both in English and Telugu media. From the date of establishment, the department has grown tremendously from one section to 10 sections, along with the strength of the students from 160 to 770. The department is operating with 9 staff members who are dedicated and sincere. As quoted, commerce changes the fate and genius of the nation. College education commerce education plays a great role in transforming a student to be productive. Apart from teaching, the department takes up extension curricular and co-curricular activities for holistic development of the student. To keep in pace with the changing needs, a number of new courses were introduced from time to time to suit the societal needs and make the students industry ready. For a successful business, taking correct and timely decisions are important. This can be achieved through analyzing the business thoroughly. Nowadays, even whole world is looking forward for digital marketing to maximize the profits with the help of big data analysts. So I feel it's right time to have this webinar to know more about digital marketing and business analytics. It's my pleasure to welcome today's speaker, Dr. Om Prakash sir and Dr. Muhammad Asif Pasha sir to this webinar. Thank you. I welcome you all, sir. Now,
Now I will I, now I will call upon Pooja for an introduction about today's speaker. Pooja?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, one and all. This is Pooja from Beacon Computers 3C. I would like to introduce our speaker of today's session, Dr. C. Om Prakash. Dr. C. Om Prakash is Associate Professor, School of Management, CMI University, Bangalore. He has 33 years of experience, teaching 17 years and industry 16 years. His educational qualification is PhD, MPhil, MBA, PGDOM, Bachelor of Electronics Mechanical. Sir organized international conference, seminars, workshops, management fest, corporate training. He gave corporate training for Toyota, BMRCL, PIA, Cross, ASC Center, HUL. Sir presented 34 papers, 18 international and 14 national papers presented in Malaysia and Sri Lanka. He published 6 journals, 5 proceedings, and 2 books. Sir was reviewer and panel member for various journals and conferences, including Goa University and IIMB. Six Sigma Green Belt, business analyst, SCMP, SAP consultant, and entrepreneur. Sir is specialized in information technology, data analysis, statistics, marketing, and operational management. Sir has software skills like Python, SPSS, Minitab, Microsoft Office, Advanced Excel, Tabule, Tally, Microsoft Access, Visual Basic, SAP, PP, modules, SAS Analytics, Microsoft Project. Sir has organizing skills of international conference, management fest, workshop, placement activities, alumni meets, and examination. Sir has won 3 Best Paper Awards at various conference paper presentations. Sir was a keynote speaker for the technical session on emerging issues in operation management and 13th International Conference on Emerging Trends, Challenges and Opportunities in Global Business Management, Tourism and Information Technology. Sir has chaired a session at 10th AIMS International Conference on Management organized by IIM Bangalore. He is a visitor faculty at Canara Bank School of Management Studies, Bangalore University, S.C. Paul's College, Windsor Institute of Management Studies, Maharani Ammani College for Women. Thank you.
Thank you, Pooja. Now I welcome Sir to take over the session. This is Salome from Commerce Department, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for the warm introduction, Pooja. And thank you for Professor Anita and Dr. Shruta Devi for giving me the opportunity. I welcome you all to this presentation on business analytics and digital marketing. These are the new career opportunities for you people. So I'll take you through these 2 topics today and hope it will ignite your interest in entering these 2 areas in your future. So let me start off with business analytics first. So what is the agenda for today? So first I'll be talking about business analytics and the career prospects as a business analyst. And next I will go on to digital marketing and what is digital marketing and the career prospects in those areas. At the end, we'll have any questions if you have. I'll be pleased to answer your doubts. So what is business analytics? Today, everybody is talking about business analytics and it has become a hot topic. Now, what do we understand by business analytics? So it's a broad term which encompasses several other aspects, including data visualization, data analytics, forecasting, optimization, and decision making. So basically we use this digital analytics to visualize data. So without data, we cannot do any business analytics. So data is the new oil, they say. So earlier, the Gulf countries were considered rich because they had huge uh, amounts of oil. Today, data is considered as the new oil. So whichever country, whichever company has got lots and lots of data, like big companies like Google, Facebook and all, they have huge amount of data, and that makes them rich companies. So they are using these data to take decisions and maximize their profits and their sales. So today every company is using business analytics to improve their bottom lines, to improve their efficiency, to be better than the competitors. So the purpose of business analytics is to aid decision makers in making the process less based on gut feeling and more based on facts, more based on data. So basing your decisions on data will ensure that you are always taking the right decisions, because every wrong decision that a manager takes will affect the company's profits, and ultimately the company will go down. So today, every decision that you take must be right, and business analytics ensures that every decision that is taken is the right decision. So overall, business analytics is used to make better decisions. So what are the skills needed to be a good business analyst? So you need to know how to capture data, how to prepare data, how to clean the data. And once you clean the data, then you need to know how to analyze the data. And using the analysis, you should be able to bring out some useful insights for the business. And you should know how to guide business in using the insights to create value for the company. So business analytics is a combination of skills, technologies, and practices. It examines organizations' data and performance and gain insights. It is used to make data-driven decisions using statistical analysis, and it will help improve revenue, productivity, and efficiency of the organization. So today, every company, whether it is small or big, needs a business analyst to ensure that the company is always ahead of the competition. So as I told you, business analytics is based on data. So where is the data coming from? So we are collecting data from everywhere that we can get. So most of the data is coming from internal sources, the various departments within the company, or the data generators, like you got data generated in marketing, you got data generated in production and operations, research and development, finance, accounts. Every department in the company has got its own sources of data, its own data which is generated every second. Okay. So this data is used for business analytics. So these are the internal sources which are mostly in the structured form. That means there is a definite database, there's a definite a label for each and every data, and it is mostly organized and in a structured way. But today we are collecting a lot of data from the external sources, which are not so well structured. These are unstructured data. These are not labeled properly. And we just go on collecting every data that is available on the internet, social media, and through IoT sensors, Internet of Things sensors. We also get data from various external people like customers, from the suppliers, from the various business partners like banks or logistics support service providers or service providers. And we also get data from the government and the business environment. So these are mostly external sources and unstructured and semi-structured data. So why do we call it unstructured and semi-structured? Because This data is in different forms. It could be in a text file, it could be a video file, it could be a audio file, or it could be coming from a server or a website or an application log, or it could be coming from various IoT sensors, that is Internet of Things sensors, sensor data. It could be images, it could be social media data, every chat that you do, every review that you do, every star mark that you give, everything is stored, and all the emails that you send, all these forms the external source of data, which are totally unstructured, and each one is in a different form. So today we have got huge amount of data which is collected by companies, and it is not enough if you just have data. You must clean the data and you must analyze the data, and that is business analytics. And today you need to know big data. So what is big data? Big data is any data that's coming at a very fast speed, and the volume of the data is very high, and the variety of data is very high, and the veracity, that is the truthfulness of the data, is unknown. So big data consists of 4 V's, that is volume, velocity, variety, and veracity. So today, every second, every 60 seconds, thousands of tweets, thousands of status updates, millions of instant messages, millions of Google searches, emails, and so much of data is created through mobile phones, to internet, through social media, and the cloud. So from the earlier mainframe, where all the data would be organized within the company in a structured manner, we have moved on to client server, where it expanded to all the external people like suppliers and others. And today, data is coming from the internet and mobile and social media. So that is why we have got every second millions and billions of terabytes of data are being generated, and it is collected by companies. So that's why we call it as big data. So earlier we were sticking to data within the company in mainframes, but today we are getting data from all over the world through various sources and in different forms like video, audio, and other things. So that makes it a very big data. So that's why we call it as big data. So what is the description of big data? What are the properties of big data? So basically, big data must have these 4 V's, which we call as volume, that is how big the data is. So if you take the video file will be in MB and GB, whereas an Excel file will be just in a very small byte size. So you've got different sized data. And the velocity, the speed at which data is generated. So if you take the social media data, every second millions of people will be tweeting and entering in the Twitter, and the velocity at which the data is coming is very high. Then you've got a lot of variety. There's the structured data, there's unstructured data, and different kinds of data. So that's why it's called as big data. And it is very difficult to check whether the data is truth, or how accurate it is, and how reliable it is. So it is very difficult to measure the truthfulness and the accuracy and the reliability of data. So all this forms the big data. So today we are dealing with big data, collecting information from all the sources and using this big data and analyzing this big data, called as big data analytics, for reducing the cost of operations, for better, faster decision making, and to develop new products and services. So that is the use of big data. And for all this, you need to know business analytics. So what are the various types of business analytics? So as I told you, you need data. Without data, you can't do any business analytics. So we are using this data to take some decisions and predict something and come out with some output. Okay, so here we have got 4 types of business analytics today. The easiest business analytics is descriptive analytics. And this will give you some output, but this output is not enough to take decisions. You need some human input. So that means the manager will use the descriptive output, use his own knowledge, and then come to a decision. So this green color mark shows the human interference, human input in the decision-making process. So in descriptive analytics, you have got less analytics and more of human input to come out with a right decision. And then after the decision is taken, action will be taken. So that is the start of the business analytics. And then you go on to what is called as diagnostic business analytics, which will tell you why that particular thing happened. And here also you have got little less of human input and more of analytics. And then the higher level is the predictive business analytics, where you predict the future. And here also the human input is reduced a little. And finally, we have the prescriptive in business analytics, where the human input is totally removed and the decision is directly taken. And at the highest end of prescriptive analytics, we have got automation, where directly the action is taken. The decision is also taken by the prescriptive engine, and data is analyzed, it is processed, and then directly action is taken. So today, companies are moving towards prescriptive analytics. One of the good example of decision automation could be, today you have websites of banks, the modern banks, where you given all the details for a loan, say your balance sheet, your profit and loss account, your various social media handles and other things. The business analytics software will check your social media, it will check your data that you are given about balance sheets and other things. It will check whether everything is true and whether it is verifies with what is in the cloud, and it will check with other third-party agencies, and then it will directly tell whether the loan is sanctioned or not. So you don't need any manager or any clerk to review the process of bank loan application. The decision is directly taken. The decision and the action to whether to give the loan or not to give the loan is directly automated, and the customer is immediately given a yes or a no, whether the loan is sanctioned or not. And that is the level to which the automation is happening today. So let us see what is this 4 levels of business analytics. So each type of business analytics has got a particular difficulty level and a particular value that it generates for the company. So as you can see here, descriptive analytics tells you what happened. It is basically, it analyzes and describes the data. We also call it as exploratory data analysis, and it will tell you what happened and why things were, what went wrong and what did not go wrong. Okay. So here the difficulty level is very low, and the value that it adds to the company is also pretty low, because there's a lot of human interface required and domain expertise required by the managers to analyze this descriptive analytics. So this tells you what is happening in my business. Then at the next level, we have got diagnostic analytics. This tells you why this particular event happened. Okay. So you need to understand why, let us say, a particular region, the sales is not going as per the target. A particular region, let us say the state of Bihar, our sales are continuously not doing well. So you need to understand why Bihar sales is down. So you need to go in for diagnostic analytics, where you have features like drill down and root cause analysis and other things, and it will help you to understand why things are happening that way. Okay. So this is the second level of difficulty, and the value that it adds is also higher than the descriptive analytics. The next level is the predictive analytics, which will tell you what is likely to happen. What will happen? This is basically the trend analysis. So you all know that the software companies and many of the companies give a projection of their sales for the next quarter. So Infosys and Wipro, they say for the next quarter, our sales will be so many crores. How do they do that? They predict their future sales. So they are able to do that by using this predictive analytics, where they use both the data from the descriptive and diagnostic analytics, and they predict what is going to be the future. So this prediction will help them to stick to the targets and plan their activities. So sales prediction is one thing. You can predict a lot of other things like trends, the customer trends. You can predict the future fund requirements, and all those things are used in predictive analytics. So these are based on various algorithms which are there in the various softwares, and the decisions are taken based on the data of the past to predict the future. And the last and final business analytics is the prescriptive analytics, which is a highly advanced level of difficulty, and it adds a lot of value for the company. So prescriptive analytics will tell you what I need to do, what action we need to take. So this is an action-based analytics. So it will tell you this is what you should be doing. Okay. So I gave you the example of loan processing. So the prescriptive analytics at the highest level will be able to automate the decision whether to give loan to this particular person. Does he have the wherewithal to pay the EMIs on time? And does he have the various other criteria for the loan to be sanctioned? So like that, we have 4 levels of business analytics, and the easiest one is the descriptive, and the complicated and tough one is the prescriptive analytics. So here is an example with respect to a particular industry. Let us say the electric vehicle industry. Today you have electric vehicles all over the place, which is growing at an exponential level. So how can we use business analytics at various types of business analytics in the electric vehicle industry? So if you take the descriptive analytics, which explains what happened, these are the questions which will be answered by using descriptive analytics. Like, how does the penetration of electric vehicles in a certain geography look like? Say, what is the penetration? What is the number of electric vehicles with respect to the IC engine vehicles in a city like Hyderabad? So if you take the penetration is just 1%, that is the data that you have. Okay, what is the average utilization of the charging stations? So you have many electric charging stations. How much of it is utilized? Is it utilized for 5%? Is it utilized 50%? Or is it utilized 100%? How can we increase the utilization? So it just tells you what. So it just tells you what is the penetration. It will just tell you what is the utilization, and that is it. That is descriptive analytics. So based on this, managers will be able to take the decision. So if the penetration is low, then that means you have to increase your marketing aspect. You have to decrease the price of the electric vehicles. You have to sell more of electric vehicles, come out with more subsidies and all those things. Then if the average utilization of charging stations is low, then you will be able to decide whether you need to put in more charging stations or less number of charging stations. If the charging stations are not being used much, then there's no point in putting in more charging stations. So these are the decisions that can be based on the descriptive analytics. Then coming to the diagnostics. Diagnostic will answer question like, why did the electric vehicle ran out of charge so fast? Suppose the vehicle stops suddenly and the charge goes down suddenly. Then you need to understand why. So you will dig down, check whether the battery is incapable of holding the current, or check whether the circuit is wrong, or analyze all these things and then come out with a solution. Or for example, why did the charger break down? So charging electric things, they burn out. So if the charger burns out, why did it burn? Is it because of high voltage? Is it because it was not plugged in properly? Is it because it was switched on for a long time? You will be able to get the answer out of diagnostic analytics. Then coming to predictive analytics, how long will the battery charge last? So if you charge the battery, how many kilometers will it come? How many days will it come? Which areas will have higher charging demand? So in a city like Hyderabad, where is the maximum demand coming from? All these you can predict by using the predictive analytics. Then finally, the prescriptive analytics, which routes are more profitable for using electric vehicles? Suppose the government is planning to convert the city buses to electric buses. Then they need to know which routes are more profitable for using electric vehicles. How should we incentivize the users to promote electric vehicle adoption? So what are the incentives that we can give to promote more and more electric vehicles? So these are more on action-based prescriptive analytics. So these are the application example to the one of the application examples in the electric vehicle industry. So what are the various other applications? So for your commerce students, you might be interested in banking. So business analytics is used in banking for fraud detection, for credit risk modeling, for customer lifetime value. So today, you are not interested in just pulling out one-time customer value. You are interested in pulling out profits for the rest of the life of the customer. So you need to retain the customer. So how do you retain the customer? What are the credit risks associated when you are going for a loan disbursement? Then another thing which commerce students might be interested in the finance area, like customer segmentation, strategic decision making, and in trading, algorithmic trading, and in risk analysis. So these are the areas in finance and banking which you commerce students might be interested in. And these are the areas in which business analytics is being used. It is not only used in other areas like e-commerce, in identifying customers, in recommending products, and in manufacturing. It is used in automated manufacturing solutions, and in healthcare, it is used in medical image analysis, drug discovery, and in transportation, it is used in self-driving cars, like your Tesla cars, and which are self-driving cars and car monitoring systems. And all these areas, business analytics is being used. So what are the softwares that we use for business analytics? So here I give an example of two of the popular business analytics software. That is, one is Microsoft BI, which is called as Power BI, which is used, which is a collection of software services which pulls data from various sources automatically. Like it could be from your Excel, it could be from your cloud-based or from data warehouses, and it will give you a coherent, immersive, and interactive insights of the data. So which will help you to take decisions. Then you have got another software called as Tableau. Tableau provides a live connector to the various databases, and it creates charts and reports and dashboards while working directly with data. Then you've got other softwares like Microsoft Azure, then you've got Hadoop, Spark, R, which are all these three are open source software. You don't have to pay any license fee. You can just download and start using it. Then you've got SAS, you've got Dundas BI, you've got CSense, and Zoho Analytics, which is an Indian company, which is doing very well in analytics. And of course, we have got the market leader SAP, which is also in business analytics. So companies use many of these softwares to take decisions and use data for analysis. So next we come to what is the career prospects as a business analyst. So you start off as a data analyst or a data scientist, and then you go on to become a business intelligence analyst and big data specialist. So you can also be a consultant if you have some experience in the business analytics and become a management analyst. And business analytics is used in various areas like marketing, operations research, market research, and all those things. And in all these areas, you use business analytics. So business analytics is used in all the sectors, whether you take software, pharma, retail, biotech, every sector needs a business analyst. You need to analyze your data. You need to pull out information from the data and use data to take decisions. Then all your decisions will be right and you will be able to be better than your competitors. So even the smallest of companies have realized the value a data scientist or a data analyst will add to their profits. So data analyst will give inputs to the management which will help them take the right decisions and ensure that there is no wastage, there is optimum efficiency and all those things. So the job is in high demand and you start as a business analyst and go on to become an expert in that particular field. So all the top companies like Accenture, HSBC, Genpact and all are hiring data scientists, data analysts, and they are getting good salaries. These are the starting salaries in all these companies, which are much better than the industry standards. So even small companies like Ather, which is an electric vehicle company, small startup, they are using business analytics. Ola uses business analytics. Swiggy, Baiju, Biocon, IRTC, the railways also use business analytics. There's a lot of demand for business analysts. So the average salary in India, as a survey conducted by Glassdoor survey, was around 6 lakhs, and which is much higher than the average salaries of other areas. So data analyst salaries are pretty high at around 6 lakhs today, and which is very good for people who specialized as data analysts. So that was about business analytics. Next, we go on to digital marketing. So what is digital marketing? So as you all know, everything is on the digital channels today, whether it's websites, search engines, social media, mobile apps, everything is on the internet. And whatever you market on the internet is digital marketing. So what are the benefits of digital marketing? It is economical. So you can reach millions of people just by using the internet. There is a lot of time and effort saving. You can do it very fast and it is highly flexible. You can change the marketing strategy every minute. There's so much of flexibility. And you get instant feedback through the chat box and emails and the reviews of the customers, which are immediately accessible. Then it is highly impactful. You can have multimedia and other things in your websites and your social media sites. And you can do real-time analysis because data is coming in on a real-time basis. Whenever a person tweets, immediately the data is available to you. Whenever a person gives a review, a star mark, immediately the data is available to you. And that can be analyzed on a real-time basis. So these are exclusive benefits of digital marketing, which you don't have in regular conventional marketing through other media like newspaper or TV or other things. Digital marketing is about all these advantages. So why do people go online? So they keep going online to get information about new products, services, location. If you have a question, you Google. If you want any help, you Google. If you want any information about individuals, organizations, you Google business contacts, jobs, and to buy or sell products. So today everything is done using online, particularly during the COVID times when people were restricted to be inside the home. So what are the key components of digital marketing? So there is an interactive website with a good user experience. UX is user experience. So you've got websites like Airbnb or a Google Store, which have got a very good user experience, very good website, interactive website. Then the component in digital marketing is the search engine optimization. So you need to optimize your website. Your website comes up on the first page or the first list whenever you search for a particular item. So for that, you need to go in for search engine optimization, which is free, which is organic, and it is natural. You don't have to pay anything. But getting on top of the page or on the first page is highly impossible because you need to have a brand name and you need to have so many number of searches and other things, which is very difficult. So for that, you go in for a paid search engine optimization where you pay per click. So you contact with Google and other Microsoft and other companies, pay for their services, and they will ensure that your website comes up on the top, and that is pay per click. So you will be paying for every click that you get out of the search engines, and they charge for every click that redirects the person to your website. Then you have got social media marketing, where you have Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. TikTok is banned in India. Instagram and Twitter and other things which are used for marketing your products. Then you have got email marketing, where you send out emails to various customers and market your products. So you've got companies like MailChimp and Salesforce, which do the email marketing. Then you've got banner ads, where you get banners in various websites, other websites, and search engines. Then you've got affiliate marketing, where your company's banners, your company's links are there in other websites. So there are companies like Flippa, which provide the service. So whenever you open some other website, there your company's logo or your company's link will come there, and through that they will come to your website. So that's called as affiliate marketing. Then content marketing, here you provide content, and along with the content, you give the link to your website, and that's called as content marketing. So these are contents are free, and some of the websites companies which do this content marketing is HubSpot and WordPress. And you got online reputation management, where they will ensure that the sentiment of the brand value of the company is always positive and the reputation is always good. And for that, you have got companies like Reputology and Averio who take care of online reputation management. So these are the various companies, various components of digital marketing. So you can specialize in any of these areas, a few of these areas. Say you can be specialized in affiliate marketing, or you can be specialized in content marketing, and you can take it forward and become a digital marketer. So that is how the digital marketing works, and you need to gain knowledge in those things. So this is a screenshot of Google AdWords, where once you register for AdWords and you bid for a particular price, the higher the bid price, the Google AdWords will put your website in the first page. So you will have to manage your Google AdWords by keeping a proper budget. And here in this dashboard of this Google AdWords, it will show you how many clicks, how many impressions have been coming to your website on a particular timeline. So during this time, April 18 to May 18, you got so many impressions and how many clicks. So by looking at this, you can manage your advertising spend and various other ways to improve your various advertising campaigns. So this is an example of Google AdWords, which is used in digital marketing. So what are the jobs in digital marketing? So you can be a search engine optimization specialist, by which you will be optimizing your website so that your website comes up on the top whenever there is a search. You can be a content marketing manager where you develop content and market the content, and that will be a revenue generator. Then you can be a social media expert where you market your products through the various social media websites like Facebook, Instagram, and other things. And you become a social media expert in digital marketing. Or you can be a digital analyst analyzing the various trends in the digital media. Or you can be a media planner where you plan the media, various digital media to optimize your company's sales. So digital marketing can be an independent entrepreneur where you run your own business, be a consultant or a freelancer, work on individual projects, or you can earn online by using AdSense or doing affiliate marketing, or you can take up a job and work for a company. So there are various options for you to become a digital marketer. So the growth of digital marketing is very high today in India. A lot of digital marketing executives are required, and the salaries start from 1.8 to 3 lakhs, depending on your expertise in the area. Then you grow on after some experience, you become a marketing specialist, and after a few years, you'll be a marketing analyst, and you become a team leader and a digital marketing manager. So this is how you progress in the digital marketing area. So the salary goes on increasing, and with an experience of 5 years, you can get around 7 lakhs, and more than 5 years, you can get up to 30 lakhs, depending on your capability. So that was about digital marketing and business analytics and the career prospects and how it is growing in India. So I am from the Simar University. So we are in Bangalore, and we have got a 60-acre campus near the airport, and we have got various schools like architecture, design, engineering, education, English and foreign languages, and all the other schools. And in our School of Management, we have got two courses in BBA and MBA in both digital marketing and business analytics. So if you're interested, you can get in the website and get more knowledge about this. And one of the things that we cover is you'll be learning about database management, you'll be learning Python, R and Tableau, machine learning, and business analytics with respect to a particular specialization like HR analytics, marketing analytics, or supply chain analytics. You will be working on large data sets and capstone project, and one of the last semester will be on the job training. So in digital marketing, you'll be learning about search engine optimization, how to use MailChimp, how to use Google AdWords, Google Analytics, and the various social media marketing. So these are what you'll be learning in business analytics and in digital marketing areas. So with these skills, you'll be able to get a good placement. We have got a dedicated placement team to place you guys. So there I end my presentation. I'm ready to take your questions. Any questions are welcome. I hope my presentation was useful, and I thank Professor Anita and Dr. Shruta Rani for giving me this opportunity. Thank you. Any questions? You can put it in the chat box, or you can unmute and talk.
Thank you, sir,
morning,
for your wonderful session. Girls, anyone, any questions to sir?
Good morning, sir. First of all, thanks for this data alignment. So, I have a question, sir. To get into the career of data analyst, what are the qualifications required?
So basically, to be a data analyst, first is your basic graduation, whatever domain you are in. Let's say you're all doing your commerce, you must have a good commerce background. Then you need to know some of the data analytics software tools. Okay, so you need to be specialized in these subjects I told you about. Python, you need to know R or Tableau and gain expertise in using these softwares. And you need to know the specific domain areas. Like if you're in commerce, you need to have an expertise in finance or expertise in banking or any such area and use these tools in those areas. So first is your degree, which gives you the domain experience. Second is the software. And the third is the statistical knowledge. You need to have good knowledge of statistics because you'll be using a lot of statistics to analyze the data. So these are the three things which you need to know before you can enter the market for business analytics area. Did I answer your question?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Girls, anyone? Any more questions?
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, is it necessary to have all this knowledge regarding Python or Tableau and machine learning to join the course, that is MBA?
No, to join the course, you don't need it. Yeah. To join the course, you just need your degree. So in the MBA course, you'll be learning all these things. So each of these are the subjects in your course. So you'll be learning about Python, you'll be learning about R, you'll be learning about data cleaning and other things. And you'll also be doing a project which will help you in getting the job.
That
Okay.
means
So
any
project,
commerce student can join.
yes, it is open for all students. So today, business analytics and digital marketing is not only for engineers, it is for everybody. Even commerce students, even art students and science students can enter these areas. That is the opportunity that is available for you guys today. So you can be in any sphere. That is not a criteria. You just have to gain knowledge about these data analytics knowledge, and then you will be doing an internship in one of the companies that will help you to gain the experience to enter the job market. So you're not restricted to engineering. Today, you are able to get engineering salaries by getting into data analytics and digital marketing, which are the growing market, and you will be getting the salaries of the software professionals. So that is one of the greatest advantage of entering this area.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, is the graduation of commerce, BCom computers, and doing a course sufficient to get into job of a data analysis?
Yes, you can get into data analytics. You can learn these programs. Today, you have got online courses which are available. You can learn, gain the expertise, and you can intern in some company and get into that particular area. So the easiest way is to do a MBA or something in colleges which offer these courses so that you will get a total overview of the entire courses. You'll get a package, so it will be useful for you. If you don't want to do it that way, you can also learn it on your own, but it will be slightly tougher for you because you will have to do it on your own.
Okay, sir.
Any other questions? Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, we will go with the next speaker. I would like to call Sudha Gayatri of BCom 3D to introduce our speaker, Asif Pasha, sir. Sudha?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon to one and all. I would like to take this privilege to introduce our other speaker of today's webinar, Professor Dr. Muhammad Asif Pasha, sir, Doctor in Literature in Management from University of California, honorary PhD from Kesey International University in Management, PGPM in Big Data and Business Analytics from IIM Kashipur, PhD in Management from Jasjit Singh University. Sir has done his sorry, ma'am. Sir has done his PGDM in Operations and SEM, MBA Marketing, MBA Production Management, MBA Education Management, PGDM Retail Management, MCOM in Banking and Insurance Management, PGDM and MA in Personal Management and IR in. Ma'am, am I audible? Like,
Yes, Sudha. You're audible, ma. Continue.
sorry, that's a cliche. PGDM and MA in Personal Management and Industrial Relations, LLB, Postgraduate Diploma in Computer Applications, Diploma in Digital Marketing, Shaw Academy, London. Sir is having 25 plus years of experience in universities, marketing, sales, branding, operations, business intelligence, HR operations, and management education. Presently, Sir is working as Director Admissions and Marketing Telangana, North India, East India for CMR University, Bengaluru, operating from Hyderabad. Sir had worked as Director Marketing for KL University, Hyderabad campus. Sir had worked as General Manager Marketing, Vishwani Business School and Hyderabad. Sir had worked as Director Marketing in Knowledge Management Research Organization, Mumbai. He had worked as a director marketing in Indian Retail Business School, New Delhi. Sir had worked as a national head marketing in Ethales Graduate School, London, and launched Indian BBA program and given a renaissance to that institution. He had worked as a country head projects in Edify Education Hyderabad. He has served as director marketing for Geetham University. He had worked as a marketing head for ICFI University. He had worked as a marketing director head for Magnus University. He was a nominated committee member of Hyderabad Management Association from AIMA, Delhi. Conducted so many FTP programs. Sir is a National Human Rights Department Association member. He is an invitee for the FAPSI, FIZI, MAXCOM, ASCOM, and international conferences. His interviews have published his interview has published in Silicon India International Journal worldwide. Received National Outstanding Academy Administrator Award, Bengaluru. Sir has also received Best Academician of the Year Award by CSERD United Kingdom. Received Global Teacher Award 2018 by ASK Foundation London, published research paper on CRM and overview in banking industry, published research paper on virtual banking, a case study of Indian banks, advisor. Sir is now working as also as an advisor to SVG Degree College, Hyderabad, Naresh Technologies, USA and India, and also to NSV Group of Institutions, Karimnagar. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Sudha. Now I call upon Asif Pasha, sir, to take over the session.
Sir, you're muted.
Respected Anita Madam and respected the other faculty over there of Commerce Department, Reddy Women's Degree College, Hyderabad, and Professor Om Prakash Sir from CMR University, Bengaluru, and my dear students. Good afternoon, everybody. And this is a privilege for me as well, interacting with one of the prestigious institutions of Telangana, that is Reddy Women's Degree College, known for their outstanding performance in the aspect of good students. At the same time, in the industry, particularly the name in the industry, the students who got selected from this institution, because I came across so many HRs that they tell that the students from Reddy Women's College are very good and very very good at their education as well in all the aspects, which helps them to get the good students. So I thank thank everybody. Madam, today, CMR University is one of the private university in India. We have 550 private and deemed universities in India. So, we are having an office in Hyderabad, in Himayat Nagar, above Almond House, where we will be operating from Hyderabad. I am taking care of the Telangana, North India, and East India. Already you have gone through my profile. I can profoundly and proudly say that I had guided 10 lakh students in my career in transforming their careers from their graduation to the post-graduation after their placements. Because whoever we have guided are working across the globe and working in top capacities across the globe. So we would like to take this opportunity to invite all the Reddy Women's Degree College students, final year students, to take an opportunity to think about a career in the business analytics and digital marketing and other courses which we offer. We offer MBA as in finance, HR, marketing, digital marketing, supply chain management. And we got, the methodology, teaching methodology and pedagogy is being adopted by CMR University, Bengaluru, is unique. And our students will be getting the placements before the completion of the 24 months your postgrad MBA, Master of Business Administration. And at the same time, we have a good track record of the placing the students in the present scenario. Even in the COVID era, we got good placements in the aspect of career, starting from the 4 to 10 lakhs packages for the MBA students. And as already you have gone through the professor addressing you, that was excellent presentation, which given the insights in the aspect of business analytics and digital marketing, which helps you to think about your career, which have the vast opportunities in these areas particularly. So at the same, we will conduct one exam, entrance exam, that is CMR UAT, where we will give you the applications to the Madam Anita Madam, where you can collect the applications, you can fill the applications, and you can submit back to us. We'll conduct the online examination where once you clear that exam, you get a scholarship of 5 to 10% on spot. Once you qualify in that exam would be the pattern of MAT, CAT, and ICET model, where no negative marking would be there. And this exam will be conducted through online, where you can write this exam on a holiday or Sunday or any particular day, which you can attempt that exam from your home. And we give you the scholarship, and at the same time, whoever gets 75% above in the graduation will get a scholarship, and 75 to 80 one scholarship, 80 to 85 one scholarship, like that. At the same time, if anybody intend to apply for the CAT, MAT, and ZAT, and ATMA, and other examinations, national level examinations, if you qualify in that and could not able to get the seat in that, or you could not able to move from the other parts of the northern parts of the country, you can think of one of the best choices, CMR University, where we have a beautiful campus. That is, already sir has told 65 acres campus, where we're offering MBA in that, in the engineering and management and other architecture and design courses over there. And this is next to just 10 minutes from the Kempegowda International Airport, Bangalore International Airport, just 10 kilometers from the airport. And you have the ample space and beautiful scenic, beautiful campus. At the same time, we have girls campus inside the campus itself. Girls hostel inside the campus. Not only that, this CMR means Chikka Muniappa Reddy. He is a philanthropist, and our chairman KC Ramurthy Reddy is also a philanthropist, a retired IG Karnataka, and he has a vision to transform a small school which has started in 1991. Now we have reached to the 20,000 students across the Bengaluru in our campuses. We have different campuses in Bangalore. Particularly, we offer MBA in our campus in OMBR, HRBR, and this Bagalur campus. We call it as this campus as a Bagalur campus, where is nearby to the Bangalore airport. At the same time, we offer you the unique specializations as Sir was explaining about the business analytics and digital marketing. And another one area which is a catching area now is supply chain logistics management, which has the ample opportunities in the jobs arena. And at the same time, once you get into the MBA in our university, you can think that you got a placement. If you perform well from the semester wise, and at the same time, we will help you to guide in all the aspects. And at the same time, we will help you, our placement team will help you in the aspects of internships, guest lectures, industry visits, everything will take care of. And once you, because anyway you have, almost you have spent 20 years of your life in Telangana and Hyderabad city. If you explore another 2 years in Bengaluru, you can, the Bengaluru is one of the happening city in the country where it is called as Silicon Valley of India. Everybody knows the Silicon Valley of India, where IT exports are more than 1 lakh crores of our GDP. So you can think about an opportunity where you can study and CMR University, Chikka Muniappa Reddy University, where in Bangalore, somebody will be getting a confusion that CMR in Hyderabad is Chamakura Mallareddy. That is Mallareddy University. That is a different institution. This is a different institution. This is Chikka Muniappa Reddy. The Reddys migrated from Andhra and Telangana in the olden days and settled down in Bengaluru, established these institutions. So these people are also from Telugu origin. So you can think of one of the best university in South India, particularly. We are at the same time, our institution, CMR IT, is ranking below 100 in the engineering across the India as per the NIRF ranking. So at the same time, the people who wanted to pursue their higher studies, particularly MBA, can think of CMR University. And we will guide you where you can get 100% bank loans to pursue your MBA. Our fee structure would be per year 1,75,000, 2 years 3,50,000, and hostel would be around 2 sharing or 3 sharing 1,10,000 per year. So you complete your MBA in 5,70,000, and if you get a placement of 8 lakhs, for example, your return on investment is in just in 1 year, you get your return on investment. At the same time, you can because our university is recognized by Association of Indian Universities, where you can pursue your PhD also. If anybody intend to enter into the teaching profession, you can think of pursuing the PhD, where we offer PhD as well in our university in the management. Not only that, we assure you that we will transform you to the ready-made manager from a student. The students, whoever belongs to the BA or BCom or BSc, particularly from any stream, where you can join MBA and pursue these happening courses, emerging technology courses, which helps you to build your career. Already I had guided, as I told you, the 10 lakh students, where even so many students are in touch with me even in today, and they are working in the different capacities across the globe. So I think I would be, a career counselor for you, or I would be helping out to reach your destinations or your goals as per your perceptions, and reaching out to that. I will help you out. I will guide you from the hand holding to till your placement. Okay. At the same time, we conduct the exam. This exam would be as per the CAT, MAT, and other ISET models, where you can write the exam from the online. We'll send you once you apply for it, the application fee would be around 1,000 rupees. Once you apply for that, you apply for that, we'll give you a link and password where will be sent to your mail ID. You can apply from your, you can write the exam, appear the exam, and once you clear that exam, we'll give you in 3 days, we'll send you a letter of scholarships, how much scholarship based on your score you have secured. And at the same time, We will help you out once you are, even you can block your seat by paying 25,000 rupees for your next year admission, 2023 MBA admission, once before your completion of your graduation. Because anyway, as per my concerns and knowledge, every student of Reddy Women's College will have more than 70% in their graduation. Because I'm seeing you since long time in my career, and I am very close to your management as well. So I'm seeing the students where they are, minimum 60 and above only, the students who have come out from the Reddy Women's College. So I would like to invite you to take this opportunity for applying and appearing the exam and get a scholarship on spot. After then, we'll help you out to get the bank loans where you can repay the bank loan after 2 years. You will be given a 4 years of time after your MBA. Not only, but only you should pay your interest amount as per the banking policy, and at the same time, our university is recognized as per the Indian Bank Association. Once you get the admission letter of CMR University, the bank will give you completely 100% loan, including your laptop, hostel fee, and your tuition fee as well. So you can repay once you get the placement. And as per the Indian banking policy, the students who got the admission and completed their MBA in universities which are recognized by the Indian Banking Association will be given a time of another 4 years once you complete your post-graduation, and you can repay once you get a placement and you get the salary. So need not to worry about the financial status, or the people think that, sir, I don't have the money to pursue, or I'm very poor or something like that. Only based on your, once you write our exam, get the offer letter in hand and submit to the bank. They will give you the loan, 100% loan, completely, including laptop also, including hostel fee also. Will give you a admission offer letter. Once you pay your admission fee, your blocking amount, will give you a letter to the bank manager where your parents having the bank account, your father or mother or anybody, or you can submit directly to the bank. They will give you the bank loan, and you can repay that loan once you complete your post graduation. Before that, almost 2 semesters, before 3 to 4 months, the companies will come and visit our university and conduct the exam based on that. After then the person interview, if you can have the offer letter before 3 months of your completion of your management degree. And at the same time, we will help you out in all the aspects. At the same time, CMR University is unique in all the 550 universities are private and deemed in the country. Totally, we have 1,050 universities as per the UGC as on date, where 500 are private government universities, state and central. And this, at the same time, the uniqueness in the CMR University is we have a life skills coaching separate team which helps you to build your career. At the same time, to come out of this stress, the people think that, sir, I can't stay in the hostel. I am a first time going out, or I'm staying in the hostel first time in my lifetime. You can come out of the stress where our professors in the life skills coaches will give you that much aware the confidence where you can build your career from CMR University. We'll give you a certificate in the life skills coaching. Anyway, we'll at the same time, the students who are weak in their communication, particularly English communication, the people think that, some students think that, sir, I am from the rural background. I came from another Karimnagar or Nizamabad or Warangal, are we born and brought up there? We could not able to speak the good English. We are here to, because our team is there, where we'll give you the complete 360 degree of human development. In that we cover communication skills, presentation skills, and your confidence skills. At the same time, where the presentation skills, where you will be presenting a seminar or webinar to the students, or you will be presenting the session in the class. We will guide you to that. At the same time, we have the scheme called mentor-mentee scheme. Every 5 to 10 students will be guided. One professor will take care of entire your stature, where you will become a ready-made manager before completion of your management MBA degree. So we would like to invite all the students to appear and apply and appear for our exam, CMR UAD 2023. You can correct the applications from the Anita madam. We'll submit the applications to Anita madam. After then you can collect once you come to the class back, college to the back of first week. So we'll conduct one Sunday where once the applications is received by us, we'll issue the hall tickets. We'll send you a link and password to you. The exam will be through online, and there is no negative marking. So we will, if anybody, the qualifying marks is only 40%. You can qualify in that, and you can marks you 40% of the total session. Okay. Any doubts in this? Anybody? Students, anybody having doubts?
Students and girls, any doubt, ma? Anyone?
Okay, right, madam. Thank you, Anita madam. Thank you, Saloni madam. And I thank Professor Om Prakash sir for his valuable time and enlightening the students of Reddy Women's College in this aspect. And I thank the management of Reddy Women's Degree College and Anita madam particularly for giving us the opportunity. And we will continue this, and we'll we are looking forward to have an MOU with the Reddy Women's Degree College for the future career prospects of the students, and we help them in the filling the gap of academia and industry as well. So I thank the management once again, and thank Anita madam. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Sir, first of all, I want to thank you, sir, for giving such an elaborative lecture, and how to join your organization, the procedure and all you have explained very well. And I also thank Om Prakash sir for giving such a wonderful and informative lecture, sir, for our
Thank you.
students. And I'm seeking forward for an MOU with you, sir, so that we can have some collaborative activities. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
I now
Thank you,
request.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Yeah, sir.
Thank you, Varun. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now I request Vaishnavi of BCom 3A to propose vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Vaishnavi from BCom 3A. I'm here to give vote of thanks. I would like to thank the speakers of today's webinar, Dr. Om Prakash sir and Dr. Asif Pasha sir. Thank you for the webinar today. It was a pleasure to attend, and you helped us to articulate the parts of our role well and got to learn new aspects of data analytics and digital marketing. Thank you for the explanation about courses offered and features of CMR University. The lessons learned today will carry forward. Thanks again for your knowledge. And I thank our Commerce Department, HOD ma'am, and all the members of the department for arranging such a great webinar, and would like to thank Salomi ma'am for giving me the opportunity to give the vote of thanks. And last but not the least, I thank all my classmates for attending the webinar and making it successful. Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, Vaishnavi.
Sir, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, madam. Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Sir, Om Prakash sir,
Yes, ma'am.
please forward the Google link so that our students will give the feedback.
Yeah, I put it in the chat box. I'll put it once again.
Again, you put it, sir, because some of them, they lost their connectivity, it seems. So they were asking me.
I'll put the link again. They can give the feedback.
Sir, one more point. I would like to know the result of this feedback so that it will be an added advantage to us.
Yes, madam. So I'll send it across to Asif Pasha, sir. He will share it with you.
Right, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
So I put the link in the chat box. Thank you.
Right, sir. Thank you so much.
Girls, all of you fill the feedback form.
Okay, ma'am.